Hello, everyone. It's Christmas Day, so happy holidays to everyone, whatever you celebrate. I wanted to explain what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make money to support my family so we don't lose our home and we can pay for food, and my two kids that couldn't graduate from high school because of COVID can get their GEDs, and we can buy clothes, and I just want the basics. And a trip to Disneyland. I want to go to Disneyland for my birthday. But no one hires me. I've even been told to remove my master's degree from my resume. But I know if I do that, somebody's going to say, well, we wish you had a master's degree. Because when I took the dates off, which I was told to do, I spent a whole interview just giving them those dates and not actually doing the interview. And another interview, I put all my experience that was valuable. But they were like, did you get paid for this job? Did you get paid for this job? What does it matter if I was paid or not? It was still valuable work. And so I didn't get that job because they wanted somebody who'd been paid for the work. Well, I paid. I paid in my sweat and blood, my brain power, my incredible ability to multitask and multi-project think and just come up with ideas fast. And this brain that goes too fast, I utilize it to do these things. Am I overqualified? What does it even mean? How can you be overqualified? That means I'm perfectly qualified. It means I can do the job. Or am I underqualified? What does that even mean? How do I get experience and become qualified if no one ever hires me? And I've had this strong desire for over a week now to not apply for a single job in 2024. Doesn't mean I wouldn't take a job, but I just don't want to apply for a single job because I've spent so much of my life since 2008 applying for jobs. In the last 4 or 5 years, I have applied for thousands of jobs every year. Through COVID, I applied all over the country, and I was often their third choice, over and over and over. Things I was overly qualified for, things I was perfectly qualified for, things I could do, things I know I could do. I don't apply for jobs I don't think I can do. And we just don't know what to do because they don't count independent income. Dependent income is you depend on somebody else for a paycheck. That's what other people call W-2 work. You get a W-2 for it. I get I-90s or 99s. They keep changing it. I'm freelance. I get a job here, I get a job there. I get a contract here, a contract there. I've been doing that since I was 14. I was bringing in $20,000 to $30,000 a year prior to COVID. And now I'm lucky to make $100 a month. And I don't know how to fund the business in order to change it, in order to grow it out of this coma it keep putting back into. People say I charge too much for the puppets. They haven't said that in years. My supply costs are going up, so doesn't that mean the price of my puppets should go up? I could run any nonprofit. I want to run a theater or a performing arts organization or any art organization. I would love to be in a job at Girl Scouts. I love nonprofits. I love the arts. I love nature. I love service. But I can't eat service. My kids cannot wear donation of my time. So I was trying to go into coaching, which people used to ask of me, but I never got paid for it. So yes, terrible me, I want to get paid. It's what happens to a Generation X woman when you put her through everything I've been through. Columbine right before I got married. 9/11 right after my first child was born. Recession. Pandemic. Oh, by the way, did the recession go away or is it a new one? Take your pick. We lost 2 houses in the market crash way back. 2009, whatever that was. I want to get paid. I'm skilled. I'm capable. I deserve to get paid. And I deserve to get paid more than $15 an hour for the things that I do and the things that I can teach. I'd love to be a teacher too, but I'm not going to get teaching certification to work in public schools because by the time I got the certification, I wouldn't be able to necessarily find a position in the arts. But I teach. I think we have cows next door. We used to have sheep. But anyway, I just wanted to honestly let everyone know why I've been pushing really hard to try to get people to sign up for this class that a good friend who works in leadership training, she's completely supported me and helped me see how I could do this. And I've done what she's told me to do, and I just don't have anyone signing up. And I know it's hard to spend money to make money, but that has been the story of my very long freelance life. And unless somebody comes up to me and says, hey, here, have your dream job, you don't even have to apply, then I don't see any way other than getting my business back up and running. That's what I was saying earlier, is like lenders don't count my independent income. My independent income doesn't count. Is it because I'm a woman? Because it's freelance? Because I work in the arts? What is it that my income of $20,000 to $30,000 didn't count? Well, you got to show your W-2. Well, you don't get a W-2 when you're self-employed. So, I don't know if I'll actually follow through with the no applications in 2024, but I'm really sick of interviews that just make me feel horrible and lead to rejections or completely being ghosted. I have a whole plan that would work if I lived in Southern California, but how do we even get moved to Southern California? We need a larger space because we are a multi-generational family now. And my kids need to have more autonomy, but they can't afford to go out on their own because of the way this world has gone for them in their adult lives, which started in 2020. My oldest, she turned 18 in 2018, but the next one turned 18 in March of 2020. And then another one turned 18 in 2020. Another one turned 18 in 2022 and didn't get to graduate. And another one turned 18 in 2022 and she did graduate, luckily. And then of course Max is 16 and Fiona is almost 12. So I think I need more fudge. I don't know if saying all this stuff out loud will change anything. I don't want to be a smarmy, spamming person. It's not who I am. But I start feeling that way when I keep posting stuff for, like, the class I was trying to do for 2023 to 2024. One end of this week and one the week after. I know I can help people build a whole plan for their new year, for their business, or for starting their business, for growing their business or starting their business. And I know I have the capabilities to teach people these things. I just don't have a platform in which to do it other than Zoom. And I've been doing this kind of thing for people for ages, teaching them how to use software, teaching them how to write these things, teaching them how to fundraise, helping them fundraise. I just have to get paid for it. And I will support you in the way that I strongly believe we should, as neighbors and vending neighbors and, fellow small business owners and fellow nonprofit supporters. And I know I can do this. I just need to get some traction. But applying for jobs is not worth it. Is that a New Year's resolution? Or is it just somebody who just can't take any more trouble? So I have some horrific financial deadlines coming up. I'm going to do what I can do. I have some puppets I'm going to finish, high-end puppets. I'm going to list them for sale. Try to get through the newest financial disaster that's impending doom. And hopefully someone signs up for the class. I will offer some new options that maybe can be lower cost. Definitely want to get people for my grant writing class that's supposed to be in January. You end the 3 weeks of 3-4 hour sessions and some homework on your part with a finished grant apart from the financials, which you'll have to work with your financial person on. But I'll tell you how to use your financials and everything, and you will end that 3 weeks with a finished grant. I'm offering that class for only $199 right now. It's really worth about $500. Anyway, I just felt I needed to say something, and it kind of went down the rabbit hole. I better let the dogs out to run around and check on my family who's playing games while I sneeze my head off, because it's being indoors too much in the winter makes me pretty sick. Another reason I would love to be in Southern California, because I could spend Christmas Day outside instead of inside sneezing like crazy. And dinner prep is in the crock pot underway, and my son made me cry with what he gave me for Christmas, which was a letter. And anyway, we'll get through another year. At least this one's over. I'll get to where things are better, and I'll be able to make things better for my kids. Or they'll be able to make things better for themselves. I don't know. I'm fine with it either way, but something's got to get better somewhere. So have a wonderful holiday, and I will talk to you guys more during the week. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. I am going to do a live stream tomorrow. I am doing a live stream tomorrow. You can ask me questions. Anything. Boy, I got experience in all parts of life. But yeah, live stream. I've been trying to do one for 3 weeks, and this is it. I'm doing one tomorrow. I'll let you guys not have to deal with it today, tomorrow. And we'll see what happens with the new adventure called 2024. Bye.